On this episode of TFL Truck, we're gonna find out which heavy duty is the quickest. Is it gonna be a Ram, Chevy, or Ford?
Well, you gave me the truck that has mucho torque, so I'm pretty happy about that. And you know what? I gotta say, I really like this Chevy. So I'd like to drive this for the rest of the day, thank you.
Well, this first drag race is gonna be a Ram 2500 Cummins diesel versus Chevy Silverado 2500 Duramax. Let's do the first race and then talk about some specs.
Prepare to lose.
Okay, so if I disable traction control, I am setting up, it's rear wheel drive only.
Yes, I'm not on auto, I'm on too high.
Holy mackerel!
Ah! I spun the tires a little bit! He's... God! So close! Ah!
Okay, so I started burning rubber, and so much so that when I took off, so much torque that it actually went a little sideways, and I believe I still smacked you around.
All right, dude, let's do one more because I think both of us can do a little bit better. I interrupt this video for this week's TFL Bids Bargain. We sell many cool trucks and off-road SUVs on the site, but this time it's another brand new 2021 Ram TRX Super Truck. Yes, you know all about it, it's supercharged, and this one is fully blacked out. It has 42 miles on the clock, of course 702 horsepower, and this seller is offering free shipping to lower 48 states. Check it out using the link below in the description, and don't forget, use the Submit a Vehicle button on the site to sell your truck or off-road SUV at tflbids.com.
Question, Andre. There are a couple different levels of Cummins engines that are available in this truck. What level is this? This is a 6.7, right? Like the other one.
Yeah, heck yeah, this is a straight 6, and because it's a 2500 truck, a 3/4 ton,
Right.
This is the standard output, not the high output version of the Cummins.
Okay.
Which means 370 horsepower, 850 pound-feet of torque, and this truck is equipped with a 6-speed, 68 RFE automatic transmission.
So it doesn't have the 8-speed,
No.
but it does have 4-wheel drive.
Yes.
Is it automatic?
No.
Okay, it doesn't have an auto mode. Moving on.
All right, guys, so the Cummins, this truck in particular, is a limited. It's fully loaded with options. And yeah, it's quite expensive, but it's also, pretty heavy at about 8,000 pounds curb weight, but it's lighter than that big Duramax. And that's why, well, by about 200 pounds maybe, which is why I think I kind of stand a chance. He's got more horsepower, more torque. I've got slightly lower weight, and yeah. Let's try one more race and then bring in the Ford.
Okay, so 0 to 60, Chevy Silverado 2500 diesel, and I'm in auto, which should mitigate wheel spin. Traction control is still off though, so might be a little tiny bit, but it should be quicker. All right, here we go. Get up to about 2,000 RPM, 2,200 RPM. Oh, much better start. Much better start. When you hit the brakes in this thing, you really feel it. It's just...
Please wait to the end of the video to get all the 0 to 60 times because, well, it would give away the results of the drag racing.
I am still baffled about how fast these trucks are, just in general. I remember the time when you couldn't get these things to even go to 60. So quick question here, Andre. This is a Duramax, and we've had them before, and I've had a lot of good luck with the smaller displacement ones in the half-ton trucks, but that's not this. This is something else.
Well, this is the big boy, 6.6 liters. It's a hot V, which means the turbo is sitting actually in the valley between the cylinders.
I thought it meant something else. Go on.
And 445 horsepower, 910 pound-feet of torque. So GM is not chasing those big torque numbers, the 1,000 pound-feet of torque that the other guys are chasing. And it's a 10-speed Allison branded automatic.
Okay, so this does out-torque and out-horsepower the Ram. Am I correct?
Yes, but it's also a bit heavier, so it's going to be interesting. I'm in four-wheel drive.
You're in four-wheel drive? I'm in auto.
Okay, let's try it.
Ready to lose?
Yes. Well, what? No. I'm not ready to lose. I'm ready to win.
Okay, that was a bad start, and...
Come on, Ram.
Oh, it's close,
Good takeoff.
but I'm at... Yeah...
Wow, this is close.
I think I had you by a nose.
Dude, surprisingly, these two are very, very close.
They are really close, and I thought you might actually do better because you have more street-oriented tires, but this has more torque, and it looks really mean, and those two things help.
Can I borrow your solid DL really fast? All right, let me launch the Ram. Come on, Ram. Let's go. Okay. All right, so now let me transfer to the Ford Super Duty. That's kind of a wild card. Let's find out. Okay, I'm now in the F250 Super Duty Tremor. This is an off-road truck. It's way lighter than those diesels. This truck weighs about 7,300 pounds, which is still heavy, but lighter than those. And it has a 10-speed, but it has a gas engine.
Folks, I got to tell you, we've had a lot of experience with this engine. Andre, take it away.
Yeah, this is a 7.3 liter Godzilla, of course. It's a gas engine, so this is a bit of diesel versus gas, right?
Right.
430 horsepower, 475 pound-feet of torque, so it's way down on torque, but it has a 10-speed automatic and a beefy 430-to-1 rear differential.
Yeah, and on top of that, this is a much lighter truck, too. I mean, Ford went through a lot of hoops to make sure the body's made out of aluminum, et cetera, so it's going to be an interesting addition to the drag racing.
All right, Nathan, I brought the wild card, so are you ready?
Readier than you are.
Are you still in four-wheel drive or auto?
Yeah, I'm in auto. Yeah, see, he's got a gas engine that's not turbocharged.
Come on, gas! No way!
I whooped you so bad that I kind of feel sorry for... No, I don't. I don't feel sorry for you. I mean, I really whooped you.
Whooped.
Well, dude, I don't have turbocharging, and this is IMI Motorsports in Daytona, Colorado, which is a mile above sea level. And let's do one more. Come on, I'm gonna do four-wheel drive this time.
You got it. I'm thrilled that you want to keep losing. Approximate pricing on all these trucks. This Ram, $87,000. This Chevrolet, $77,000. You're gonna guess this. This Ford, $67,000. These are approximate prices, but that's pretty cool, isn't it? You know the thing about the Chevy that I really like, and the minute I started driving it, I just fell in love. It's big, right? But it doesn't drive as big as some of these other trucks. So it feels like something I could drive every day. You know, when you hop into the Tremor, you're just climbing into this beast. The same would go for a Power Wagon or something. But this one just really has a very charming appeal to it. It's strange. I never really thought that I would like this truck as much as I do, but this is one of my favorite heavy-duty trucks right now with this engine.
All right, you better be ready because I'm in 4 high.
Of course you are.
And oh, Tyson hits him with another blow.
No, guys, you see that? That's diesel torque.
Down he goes. I was slowing down before the end of the race.
I think we've come to the conclusion that
Not only is Chevy the big winner today, but Nathan is the big winner today.
Yada, yada, yada.
Neither Andre or Roman have a younger or older brother for that matter, so someone's gotta needle them, and that is my job. And I take it seriously.
So, dude, I learned something today.
So did I. Go ahead.
What I learned is, you know, I'm sometimes shy about putting the heavy-duty trucks in four-wheel drive because I think it's going to slow it down. But today it proved that four-wheel drive works and they're actually faster.
Well, consider how heavy they are, right?
Yeah.
The fact that those tires aren't exactly wide, so that added traction makes sense. But usually you lose something in drag, right? At least
Yeah.
in the past. But that Chevy didn't lose a thing when it was an auto. It did really, really well.
Okay, so here's my time in the Ford, 9:08.
Wow.
So basically 9 seconds.
Actually, that's really fast considering how high we are.
Yeah.
The fact that it's,
You mean elevation, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So the Ram 2500 Cummins, 8.5.
Not
bad.
That's not bad.
And of course the Duramax is a little bit quicker, actually, just a little bit, at 8.29. Bird, I'm serious. We're trying to close here.
The Smirnoff School of Acting.
All right, guys, go back to TFLtrack.com for all the latest news, views, and real-world, independent, and honest reviews.
And some cool drag races.
Bird?
Real.